Thanks for joining. Joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. The Knicks happy to return to New York after the road trip.
And the start of a brief homestand for them. And they have a chance, Kevin, to get some wins in front of the home fans before they get back out on the road.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And it's Smith missing. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I briefly spoke with the Knicks head coach. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
And here's the fast break. From deep, Giannis. Thompson with the rebound.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting. How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
Now here's Giannis. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Here's Wembanyama. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game. Murray right side. Over Barrett. Murray, no good. And here's Cleveland. It's a three-point game. Inside. Wembanyama outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Halliburton missing. And when Tyrese Halliburton and the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Wide open look here for Murray, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Barrett. Pass to Tomlin. Back to Barrett. Wembanyama with it. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Hero attacking. Good.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Knicks trailed by 5. Outside Garland. Some nice passing by New York here. Screen by Adams. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Second chance shot. Green in the high post. New York, no good that time either.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Queta. And that one is hammered home.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Finney-Smith. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Queta, guarded by Garland. Right wing. Sexton for 3. Tries again, and the layup is up and in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now, here's Garland. Still without a basket. It's Poole with the drive. Pass to Adams. Shot to stop the run. Here's Finney-Smith. Poole on the wing. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so it's Cleveland, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense, and we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, well, what's your take?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, guys. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, "I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play." Kevin, back to you.
He spreads it around. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Halliburton, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. New York, no good that time either.
Timeout. And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
And timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Pass to Smith. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
He fits right into this next generation of power forwards. Smith, when he is comfortable at any range.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 10. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And here are the Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
To the wing on the left. To the middle. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Thompson with it. Now Smith defending. Basket good. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Halliburton slams it in.
And a guy who can get up off the floor. Halliburton will throw one down if you sleep.
Pass to Tomlin. And he's good on the 3 ball. Tomlin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Hey fans, we want to get loud, and we've got the perfect team to help. Your Knicks 7-man squad.
Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Intelligent move by Poole, taking advantage of what the pick and roll opens up. And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
There's Garland, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tyler Hero picks one up. When it comes to Garland, RJ, what do you like best about his game?
I love that he's a multi-skilled player at the offensive end. He's fast off the bounce and can pull up or kick it out. He creates all sorts of headaches for the D. Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Caldwell Pope outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Really most effective when he's in attack mode, and KCP with the athleticism to do it.
There's Garland. No dice from the high post.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Screen by Adams. Garland looking it over. Back to Adams. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Adams has got his first 2 points of the night.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
1:05 left in the first half of the game. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Tomlin. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Poole outside. Here he goes. Here's Adams. And the wide open shot from Green. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up. And I'm telling you, this kid loves the spotlight, loves center stage. Sexton just firing up his teammates.
That's 3 from Poole. And again, it's a New York 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers lead by 8. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Knicks trailed by 8. RJ, last season, as we know, the Cavs got hit with the injury bug at the worst possible time, right in the playoffs.
Yeah, the worst time possible. Their key players all had injury concerns as the season wore on, but sometimes you just got to play through it in the playoffs.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
To the inside. Here's Young. And out of the Kumbo with the jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
That one falls.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
It's stolen by Smith. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Screen by Giannis. Here's Halliburton.
High IQ play by Halliburton, breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Wembanyama, left side. The quick look, no good that time. New York trailing. Murray surveying the D. Drives to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
That is Murray's game. He doesn't settle. He is always in attack mode.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility of him.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done. But now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
You see the poise, you see the patience. The more experience Wemby gets, the better he becomes.
Now Halliburton. He has 6. Here's Smith. Wells grabs the miss. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it.
And he is a smart and intelligent defender. Murray reads the opponent well and knows when to go for the steal.
Here's Hero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
So Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor, but Richard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young. And for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
The wide open look here for Garland. That 3 off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Caldwell Pope for 3. The kick out to Williams. Sinks the triple. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Screen by Giannis. The open shot, Garland. Kick out to Adams. A second chance effort. They grab their own miss. Right side out of the Kumbo. His 3-pointer's off the mark. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Williams. Now Wembanyama. The kick out to Williams. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you select your best move.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Garland. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Poole outside. Looking to end the run. And the layup is good. Poole's got 10 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the paint. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over in the corner, Poole. Picked by Finney-Smith. 4 on the clock. And by Finney Smith.
Right there, Poole had a decision to make, and he chose wisely.
Sexton for 3. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
56.
Gets it off, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight, and guys, has been the driving force for the Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Nifty move. And Sexton slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And we'll get a look at how the Hustle Stat game has been going for Cleveland.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Outside Garland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Stolen by Garland. Smith outside. Fires it up. And to Tacumbo. Garland with it. Williams picks him up. Wells with the steal. One-on-one fast break. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Cleveland on defense. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Halliburton, good look inside.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The kick out to Williams. Pick by Williams. The open look here for Sexton. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Smith. And here is Antetokounmpo, covered by Wells. And Giannis throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed. Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack? Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Kick out to Giannis. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half. Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, Allie, thanks. 6 on the shot clock. not going to go. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Hero fires. Buries the deep ball.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Outside, Smith. And he does not hit.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Thompson is doubled. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Here is Wembanyama. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with the headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
I tip my hat to Victor. Came into this league with insane expectations, and he's embraced the pressure and met those expectations thus far.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Wembanyama can't get it. Knicks trailed by 8. Here's Halliburton. And a flush by Antetokounmpo!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Oh, it's good!
What a play there. The hoop plus the arm.
The throw good, Wembanyama. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 1:03 left in the game. Going inside. Good work there as it goes down.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Wembanyama. Smith there for the rebound. So it's the Knicks now. They trail by 7. That one goes.
Oh, you have to want the ball in big moments, and Jordan Poole absolutely wanted that shot. I just love this young man's mentality.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Halliburton. The response. Slamming it home.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. Here's New York. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. The drive by Poole. And he jams it in.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Halliburton, and down goes the three.
Huge finish from Halliburton. From the moment he entered the league, Tyrese has been clutch.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
Knocks down the three.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass nice and simple.
They foul intentionally. That's what they had to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. Poole fires. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This was a hard fight.